Coming from a town of 2,000, everybody gets involved. In a town of Lincoln or Omaha size, maybe you don't always get the chance to be as involved, but in a community this size, especially, whether it was a bank or investment practice here, it's pretty reliant upon a healthy community. So it's not only just giving back of your time and your money, but it's also critical to your businesses as a small business. So that's always been very important. Start out with the United Way campaign, and I think that was 1983. It was NBC Bank, National Bank of Commerce in Lincoln, and they really encouraged people to get started in being engaged in things at an earlier age. And so when I came here, I knew something about the United Way, so I ran that. I've done some things for the museum when we did the IMAX, helped Chuck Shoemaker and I handle that. I've done some things for the YMCA and Hastings College, the LARC, a few other things like that. Anything that makes our community even a little more special place than I already think it is, that's kind of what I've always tried to be involved in. And my wife the same way, she's been very involved in things as well. Not just looking at the past, looking at the future now. It seems to me that Hastings is, I had a client in from Ohio here, a couple, 3 years ago, and hadn't been back to Hastings, grew up here in Hastings. But he said, Hastings looks better than it's ever looked in his eyes. And I think sometimes we take that for granted being here. We don't see the positive things happening. My son is on the East Coast, and he hadn't been back to Hastings to take a little tour. It's probably been 10 years. And, he talked about the hospital and all the changes they made there, Duncan Field, how the college looked different, how the whole entrance into our community looked even better than it's always looked. So it's not just about the past and community service and investing of our time and money, but also the future. And I just think this community is positioned where people are looking to, you can work pretty much wherever you want to work. But I think quality of life is going to become really important in terms of schools and safety and things to do. And so I think Hastings is a better place than it's been for a long time. So in addition to the chamber, I'd be remiss if I didn't thank my wife and family for letting me do all the crazy things I've been involved in over the years. So that's appreciated, and they know that, but they've been very important to all this as well.